Geek Life presents.
What's up, and welcome to the Weekend Geek. It's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich.
What's up?
And we're here to the top 10 in comic book trends. But first,
guys, continue to like, comment, and subscribe. We've been having a ton of fun going back and forth. We finally got some response for our winners. And just keep it up, man. We're loving this.
I love it. And I love to give away stuff. So this week, if you comment, like, and you're subscribing, we're going to pick one of you to get this Juggernaut Scotty Young variant. I think people are sleeping on this Juggernaut. That's one of my favorite villains. And I think it'll be a good one to give out. What you think?
This is a dope cover, and I like all the little variants that are available for this title right now. So I think people are sleeping on it.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
So yesterday, we got a chance to go out to No Label Brewery out here in Katy, Texas, and where there was a little mini comic book convention. We got to run into some cool dudes. Did you pick anything hot?
Yeah, man, it was fun. I had a great time interacting with everybody. I picked up a bunch of comics. I got some original artwork. Remind me of the name. It's Mr. Dunn.
What's his Ben Dunn.
Ben Dunn, man. The creator of Warrior Nun. Man, good people, man.
Yo, that dude
cool.
Drew like figures and characters like in 10 minutes. It blew my mind.
He's so talented. So he did a Wolverine for me. We had some of the kids there, and he like drew stuff for them for free and everything. Like, he's a good people, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. It was good to be back in that environment.
So right now we're gonna hit you with that top 10 comics. Alright, number 10 on the list is Usagi Yojimbo, Runderers Road, #1, the New York ComicCon variant.
So this is crazy, right? Because everything's virtual now, but they're still doing the exclusives or whatever. And this book is catching heat. Like, it's selling already.
I seen somebody trying to sell it on eBay right now for $385.
See, stuff like that is tricky, right? Because they probably themselves don't have the book yet.
No, there's no way you had it.
And if you're promising that you're going to have that book...
And if I pay $385 for a book, it better be a 9.8, ready to go, beautiful and pristine.
Exactly. If you're going to invest that kind of money on a brand new book, it better be worth it.
I really didn't like the online variant sales because it happened so quick, and if you didn't have your eye to the grind, or if you were at a stoplight, you missed it. I missed the Star Wars, I missed the Usagi, because they went so quick. I missed that going in, seeing the characters in the hunt. But I guess you still got to bring it to the people.
Yeah, you still gotta keep the culture alive. And this being such a difficult year, there's been a lot of creative ways in which they're doing it.
And as long as you do it, we'll see what happens.
Today's number 9 is Invincible #1. Have you seen the trailer for this cartoon?
Man, I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, this looks good, man. This book's been catching heat for quite some time. It's been slow and steady. But now with that show coming out, forget it.
But what's driving me crazy, right? Because $1,500 for a 9.8. But there's variants out there that you can get for like $20.
Well, that's awesome. It's awesome that you can still partake in getting that issue so you can read it or what have you. You still got to have affordable books to get.
If I'm telling you as a spec guy, that is my stamp this week. Go try to get one of the variants of Invincible, because when the show goes up, I bet you make your money's worth.
Definitely.
Invincible. Boom.
Yeah.
Alright, number 8 on the list, we're going to have a disagreement on this. Is Green Lantern number 59, the first appearance of Guy Gardner.
I never liked Guy Gardner.
How you not like Guy Gardner?
I don't know, it's kind of whack.
What? How am I saying he is the jerk, but he's that good jerk? You know how like there's that butthole people like? That's Guy Gardner.
I guess. Maybe I haven't read enough, but I don't feel the character.
What about him don't you like besides the jacket? The jacket does kind of remind me of Thriller.
The jacket, yeah. I don't know. I've never felt them. Not even like as a kid.
But he's always doing the right thing, even though he has a smart comment. See, this is why I worry about him sometimes. Do y'all like Guy Gardner? Who is your favorite Lantern? Put it in the comments. Let us know. Why is he always wrong?
So speaking of the Lanterns, as a spec dude, go ahead and get your hands on the Far Sector #1.
Oh, Far Sector 1, that is what's going out there
That's
catching
gonna blow up.
People are sleeping on that.
They are.
Because the new HBO Max series is going to feature several different lanterns.
And I started reading it, and it's pretty dope.
Is it?
I like it.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know. I might let y'all see it. My Halloween costume is a hood Green Lantern.
Oh.
Wait till you see it. I'm mighty excited about this.
I can't wait. Today's number 7 is Buzzkill #1, and this is Dark Horse, written by Donny Cates, right?
Yes, this is where a guy, he becomes more powerful the more he drinks.
Yo, so he gets his powers from drinking massive amounts of alcohol. What?
Yes, but then I wonder if did he copy it from Jenny from Ecstatics?
I don't know. That one came out first, right?
Right.
And
she did die in the first episode, like the first issue.
I guess she drank too much.
See? and then this help anybody from saying AA meetings or something?
I don't know, but is this book blowing up purely because it's Donny Cates?
Pure Donny Cates. Because they're hoping he has this new series called Crossover coming out, and they're hoping to get an appearance from Buzzkill in there.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So this was obviously very popular. I don't even remember the book.
Yeah, I don't remember this book either. But
if it has Cates on it,
I'm curious. Yeah.
Cates is the man right now. So.
All right, go for it. Go get Buzzkill.
Don't get Buzz though. Number 6 on the list is Far Sector #1, the first appearance of the Green Lantern Sojourner.
Yeah, man. This, like I said earlier, like I started reading this title. It's pretty dope. I'm feeling it.
What is the vibe of it? Without giving no spoilers.
Without giving any spoilers, it's very sci-fi-ish.
Okay.
It's very like fish out of water in the sense that it's like a person who, it's her, Green Lantern, she's investigating something in a world that she's not too familiar with. So it's super interesting. It's a world that's evolved and changed from like what we know. So they have different like morals and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And
they say she's going to be in a new future state, the new DC move they're about to make, and part of the HBO Max show. So she's going to have a presence. And right now, you can pick it up for $8 and maybe even get a 9.8 for about $45.
And you could probably even get it cheaper, to be honest with you, because like a lot of people are sleeping on this title. It's super dope, and that's probably like the best part about it is that it's still affordable. It's gonna pick up heat.
Do you think it's a dumpster dive? Do you think we can go in the dollar bin and pick this up?
I don't know. I don't think so because it's still kind of new, but you never know.
Hey, this is another one of them specs. I'm saying, we try to hit you up. Get it while it's still affordable before it blows up.
Yep. Today's number 5 is Green Lantern #201. This is the first appearance of Kilowog, but it's also the first appearance of the Green Lantern Corp.
That is so dope. I am such a Green Lantern fan. Who is your favorite Green Lantern?
I don't know because I love so many of them, but I love Kilowog. I love Hal. I'm not sure.
Like, I'm John Stewart.
Yeah, John Stewart.
And I believe Naomi has some version of a lantern.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, is she gonna come out on the show now too?
And then that would make her #1 blow up. So maybe as a spec person, maybe y'all need to look out for anything Green Lantern. Pick up them keys.
Yeah.
Especially the Jessica Reyes key.
Yeah. The good thing is they're pretty affordable, some of these keys.
You can still get this one at a 9.8 for $133. That's ridiculous. So in the comments, put your favorite Green Lantern and let us know. I can't wait till my costume.
It's gonna be great.
All right, number 4 on the list, we're going to get away from the Green Lanterns for a minute.
For a little bit.
And talk about Amazing Spider-Man number 15, the first appearance of Kraven the Hunter.
Dude, this is a holy grail. The first 20 issues of ASM, in my opinion, like, these are must-have books.
And I don't care what condition you get it, I would grab it. It just went for $1,000 the other day, raw.
Raw. How much is a 9.8?
There's not one out there category. A 9.6
is the highest known graded value.
And that went for $18,000.
Could you imagine that? Imagine if somewhere, in some warehouse somewhere, there's a 9.8 laying there.
That would go for just unforeseen amount of money. Do you think it would do like a Fantastic Voyage, Spider-Man number 1 type thing?
Yeah, definitely. It's crazy. It's crazy, but why is this book picking up heat again right now?
Well, you know everybody's on the movie, right? And there's so much interaction and gossip. Okay. Are they going to use all 3 Spider-Mans and do a multiverse type thing? Will they bring in Miles Morales? Is the Sinister Six showing up? No one knows. And weren't they talking to Jason Momoa about playing Kraven the Hunter?
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that. So the speculation for this next Spider-Man movie is insane. It's crazy. If they do go that route, it's going to be amazing.
With the corona going on and the movie theaters kind of dying down, there's been a story about moving stuff to Disney Plus or other outlets. Mm-hmm. Should this be one of those movies that we should be fast-tracking and putting out on demand?
I think it should be available on both. Because I'm a big cinephile and I miss going to the theater. Like it's such an experience to do that, and especially for these big blockbuster movies. Like it's fun to watch them at home, but there's nothing like sitting in the theater.
There's nothing, but I think with all the hype, and what if the movie doesn't match the hype? Like we're all excited and we're all talking every week about Spider-Man and the X-Men, and what if it doesn't meet the hype, and then that will ruin what we love.
I don't ever feel that way. I know people bug out whenever they make a movie from our childhood and it doesn't live to their expectations.
X-Men
and
number
people
1.
say, you ruined my childhood. Like, nah, your childhood's still there. Don't worry.
I felt that way about X-Men number 1.
Did you really? Yeah, I know. You've told me that, and I like that movie.
I hated that movie.
But X2, in my opinion, is the best one out of all of them.
Virtual high five. Tell us what you think. What movie are you looking forward to? What movie did you hate?
Today's number 5. This is a weird one.
Really weird.
So this is Hero Gasm number 1, right? This is the first appearance of Soulja Boy, who supposedly is going to be in season 3 of The Boys. Tell them how much a 9.8 is listed for right now.
There's no one who sold one, but on eBay, somebody's selling one for $5,000.
$5,000?
You can get it raw for $16.
You can get it raw for $16. And somebody put it out there for $5,000. Now, if you're a collector and it's worth that for you, then by all means.
Do you know what the story's about? The story's about when the heroes go on vacation, and the Soulja Boy, when we first meet him, is having relations with Homelander.
Are you like me? I can't hear the word Soulja Boy and not think of that song. This is totally messing with my head.
It just messes with me that somebody, maybe that's the guy who's put it up for $5,000 is singing. He is there, yells, whoa! Because that is the only way. Are you going to spend $5,000 on Hero Gasm?
And honestly, guys, seriously, before this show was announced, were these books going for this kind of money?
No, they weren't. So this is where you got to be smart and you got to invest your money wisely.
Yeah.
No offense to the guy on eBay, and if you're watching this right now, if you get that $5,000,
hey, more power to you.
And email us because we want to know who bought it.
Straight up.
But this is going to get a thumbs down.
Yeah. Not feeling it.
I'll pick up raw, but
for 16, yeah,
not 5,000. All right, right, number 2 on the list is a classic, Amazing Spider-Man number 238, the first appearance of the Hobgoblin.
So I got a funny story to tell you guys about this very book that happened to me today.
What?
So I was gathering some books for my next to be graded pile, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I have a short box filled with books that I want to get graded, and I look in there, and I found this book signed by John Romita Jr.
Who? What? Who just randomly finds?
I completely forgot I had it. I've sold one in the past, so maybe mentally I thought I didn't have it anymore, but I forgot I had this book, and it's signed.
First of all, what y'all need to know about Rich, he's a hoarder.
I'm a collector king.
Alright? We hang out with nothing but kings, and I understand if you come in here to the studio, it's covered in comic books, but it's nothing like Rich. I think he sleeps on a stack of comic books.
Maybe.
So you just randomly found a book.
So look, everybody loves hunting, right? Everybody loves going out and finding the treasure. I love doing that in my house.
If you find, so you potentially found a $1,700 book, maybe even more, for a 9.8 is going for $1,700 if it has the tattoos.
I don't even know if it has the tattoos, guys. I need to go home and check, and I'll let you know next week.
So, does anybody else have the Rich kind of luck where you just randomly run upon a Spider-Man grill in your collection?
It's like Christmas every day.
Let us know. Who does this? That is still.
Today's number 1 is Wolverine number 6, y'all. That black and white Alex Ross sketch cover.
Man, first of all, sketch cover or not, I'm digging these Alex Ross covers.
Man, these Alex Ross covers are like blowing my mind because every single one I see I want.
The Silver Surfer, the Falcon, the Captain America,
The Black Panther, the Colossus, the Wolverine,
the entire
Spiderman.
Fantastic Four.
Forget it.
Yo, and this one is going $96 for the sketch ones. The sketch ones are blowing up more than the regular
The
covers.
sketch ones are so dope. I love sketchbooks in general, but Alex Ross, yo.
See, I'm not, and the same crazy part is I'm not a big fan of the sketch variant covers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get the big deal. I understand it's a numbers game,
Mm-hmm.
but these look almost as good as the color ones.
Yeah, totally, man. They do. They look amazing.
And so some you can get you can get your hands on a lot of them,
Mm-hmm.
but there's still one of these are ones that you'll want to hold on into in your collection.
Yeah.
Yo, so if you have not picked up any of them, pick up your favorite characters.
Definitely.
They
Those
are
are
too
fun
hot.
books to have.
All right, that's the show for today. But before we roll out, I want to give a shout out to Tony Rodriguez. We met him over at the No Label yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. He was good people. He had dope stuff. And we also want to give a shout out to Chris Foreman. He was another guy that we met yesterday that was super cool people. We hopefully want to collab with him later on and do some fun stuff.
Yeah, we got some new stuff coming, and hopefully we're going to bring them on the show. I'm going to put all their Instagrams on the bottom,
Yeah.
and a link to No Label, I'm saying, for coming out and just hosting it. Because the Collected Kings, we got to roll. Kings got to stick together.
That's right.
So remember, make sure you like and comment, boom, so we can get you this juggernaut. And we're inching and rolling. Before the end of the year, we're going to give away this banana print. So just wait till it comes.
I can't wait. I'm excited, guys.
And I'm mad that's how he ends in the show. But that's how we going to do it today. Holla at your boy. I'm Kool-Aid. This is the boy Rich. Peace.
Be good, everyone.
You just blinked out right there, didn't you?